Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Israel in Style. I'm Emanuelle Kadosh, and I'm here to update you guys on all the latest in Israeli fashion, culture, and lifestyle. Like anywhere in the world, trends are constantly changing. New designers, new musicians, new exhibits, and so much more pop up all over the city. And I'm here along with some of Israel's best to give you the rundown. So let's get started. So first up in the studio is the fabulous and stylish blogger behind the Ya Salam page. She has been a trendsetter since the very young age of 4 years old, making sure anywhere she went, she's dressed to impress. Let me tell you, she's hands down one of my biggest fashion inspirations, if only I had her confidence. Say hello to Korin Avraham. How are you?
I'm good. I think you do have the confidence.
I do not have the confidence to pull that off. I really don't. I don't think so. And the shoes are amazing.
Really? You won't wear it?
I'm just like I'm just more of a
Casual.
T-shirt, jeans, and sneakers kind of girl. But I wish I could pull this all off.
I always say there is a party.
Yeah.
And it's here.
So where am I going to dress for?
Yeah,
exactly. So Korin, tell me a little bit about how you got started, you know, being a blogger and in fashion and everything.
Oh, wow. Okay. It started when I was born.
From the womb, I was a fashion girl.
Actually, yeah. I heard my mom say, Vogue, Vogue. Said, okay, I'll check it out. And I don't know, it just, you know, I wasn't studying anything that had to do with fashion. I studied law. I did like master's degree and I was a lawyer for a while. And I always been stylish while I did anything. Like if I was traveling, I always like, this was my thing. Like what should I pack, you know? Like I was celebrating like every place I would come like with the right.
Would you plan your outfits before you went on vacations and things like that? Really?
And still not.
Oh, wow.
Never. Even when designers ask me to wear something like to a certain event, or if I have like a collaboration, going to, like even to a fashion show or something, I always ask like more than one like option.
Yeah, of course.
Because I don't know how I will feel, you know, like this is me. I dress the way like my attitude is.
So you wake up in the morning and you have like 3 or 4 different outfits in your head and you're like, no, I'm going to go with what I want to wear today and that's not it.
I don't even think about it. I never do. Never. Not even when I was a kid. Like
where did it go from going to law school, being a lawyer, to blogging as a life passion?
Okay, actually, it's not that like
crazy.
Yeah, to my opinion, because what I used to do is I used to be a litigator. You know, I used to go to court and represent people and write their stories or make their stories if they were like not good people. And
you have a good lawyer over here. You guys missed out.
Objection. And you know what I do now is I write, like I take a story I have in my head and I just design it like what I want to say, you know, like so in a way it's not
so
that
far off.
It's not. I don't think that I would be who I am today, even in terms of fashion blogger or something, if I wouldn't do this path.
Right.
So I don't think if I give inspiration to anybody, I just don't think this is like the wrong path and I wasn't happy and then I become happy when I did it.
Yeah.
You just need to know what's right for you
at the time.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Like to live it.
So going back to blogging, how do you get to do these amazing collaborations? Do they reach out to you? Do you reach out to them? How does it work?
Okay, so I started a really long time ago. It's like 7 years. You didn't had like much bloggers, fashion bloggers. And I didn't know what to do because like I'm Iraqi, my dad is Iraqi, and like we have like the brain that wants to think business all the time. So I was like, okay, that's nice. I like this picture. Okay, but how do I make business out of it, you know? And I didn't know what to do until somebody approached me from Paris. They had an app they wanted to launch, and they did a soft launching in Tel Aviv as a part of their business idea.
Okay.
And it just started, and everybody like
rolled
saw
with
it,
yeah,
and said, "Oh, we want this thing, we want this thing." I was like, "Okay, what's your budget?" I was like, "What do you mean budget? You don't do it for fun, you know?" And then I thought, listen, the fact I do it for fun, it's great.
Amazing.
I always supposed to do it for fun, but that doesn't mean it can be a business
as well.
So I like thought about how I want and what do I actually do, you know? It's a question. And I discovered that I'm somebody very specific. I'm not a model. I'm just, not just, but I'm actually an accessible presenter. to big brands that they can hire whoever they want, and they actually do. There is models, and they work amazingly.
Right, of course.
Bella, Gigi, they all work like 24/7. It's not that I replace anybody, but I'm accessible. So because I'm accessible and because I have my own DNA and style and something you cannot miss, I don't think it's right I'm going to approach somebody and tell him, oh, you know what, you should take me. No, if I'm doing the job, they're going to notice me. And if I'm right for them, they're going to approach me. So
who are some of, your best and favorite collaborations that you've done?
Wow, there's so many, because I honestly have so many opportunities, and I say 90% no, and I just take whatever I think it's really right for me. So whatever I did, I love. But if I need to mention something, it's going to be the collaboration I have with Lufthansa company, which is like with Swiss and
with
Austrian
the
Airlines.
Yes.
Yeah, we had the best time with them. And I have the Korin Avraham. It's very, recently. It's a real project I did, and the house is amazing, and it's so warm and welcoming and pampering and whatever. And I have the Pura Lopez. It's a Spanish shoe company, high-end, and they've noticed me by taking a picture with one of their shoes I bought.
Amazing.
And since then, I'm their representative, this is going to be the 5th season. I'm going to be the model and the creative director.
Wow, good for you.
Yeah, and there's plenty more, but...
So last thing really quick before we have to wrap up. If you had to give somebody that's, an inspiring blogger some advice, what is a really, the most important tip that you would give them? Okay, I want to say this because this is what really built and helped me coming where I become. And I didn't say it right, but forgive me. Anyway. We know what you mean. You guys can all get it.
What I want to say is you need to have the ability to hear no.
Right.
And not just to hear it and say, okay, they don't want me. To hear it and to say, it's okay, they said no, but I know what I want to do. Maybe I'm making a mistake, I will check it, but if you know what you want to do and you believe in yourself, you need to go for it. And no doesn't need to stop you. It needs to be like...
You're basically telling people that, just because somebody says no, or just because maybe you're not the style they wanted or the type that they wanted, or, something specific, that doesn't mean you're personally doing something that's not right for what, your path, and just to keep going with what you believe in. Yeah. Amazing.
To celebrate it even.
Thank you so much for coming in. I'm sure we're going to have you back in, talk about all your different experiences. You're constantly collaborating with different, companies and going to fashion weeks, and, you're the first person to talk to. So thank you so much.
Thank you. I had a great time. Thanks.
Thank you. All right, let's put it this way. If you didn't fall in love with her already, you are definitely going to fall in love with her page. Make sure you're following Korin on her Instagram page, Yes Salam, to get the most fire fashion inspiration. And now for some fun. Literally. What if I told you that there's a company right here in Israel that specializes in creating unique and interactive activities for everyone to enjoy? Whether you're looking for a fun family activity or maybe an office bonding day, they do it all. Well, with me in the studio right now is the founder of the company Funtam that does just that, Ben Carmel. How are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
I'm great. I've been hearing about, your company. I've been seeing a lot of people coming and experiencing all of Israel and having a great time. So why don't you first of all tell me what Funtam is and how it got started?
So Funtam is actually a company that make whatever you want. Dream about it, we do it. It starts from activity like team building activities for people, for groups, and it can be like jumping from the air by rappelling and bungee jumping and whatever you think. So we actually
you guys do everything. You guys just do really fun activities.
Yeah.
And how did you come up with the idea? What was missing in the market that you noticed?
So first we start to work with the children, with in schools, activities for do the children know each other.
Oh, and,
bonding
and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. And a lot of values inside. So it's mean if the people I want to give them children, give them another value. So let's shoot a paintball gun, and then you think about the responsibility.
Wow.
And then how to have a.
Speaking of, perfect timing.
Yeah, exactly.
So you guys are kind of incorporating, you know, different types of messages and lessons within the group. I can see this amazing lesson. You guys are drinking beers over here. That's a great lesson to have. So what kind of activities are you doing? Because I see, you know, rappelling, all different types of activities.
So it started actually with extreme activities.
Okay.
And then we use cranes, like you see, and take people up, and we use whatever you think to make like the extreme, to feel the energy and the adrenaline.
Right.
This is how we start, and then after that, the people come with another option. They want to do like relaxing stuff, like massage at the field, at the beach, or something like, like you like.
Yes.
So we start to work with another suppliers and bring them out with us to make it like the best experience for the people. And then, since then, we do everything that you want, and we, of course, recommend you what better for you.
Wow. So literally you started off with extreme activities, and then throughout the years people were like, oh, do you do this? Do you do that? Can you do this? So it brought up different ideas for you guys.
And
so what are some types of activities? Because I know that you guys have a very special one that somebody actually introduced to you.
Yeah. So we have a lot of activities that's very special for people that they know exactly what they want. Like the Amazing Race that we build for companies, or if it's a challenging activity with hot air balloon.
Wow.
Something like very specific that they ask.
Right.
And the main thing that people work with us, it's the military activity that people from abroad ask for us to do it. It's like what you see, people coming, like tourists coming to Israel, the country of wars.
Yeah, no, but they also hear that the IDF is the best military, right?
Activity,
so we want to learn. We want to learn and get some training.
Yeah, they actually feel the contact to Israel from these activities, because there is a lot of values and a lot of special things that they actually do, and they feel connected to Israel, because the IDF, it's very famous in all of the world,
right?
And people know about it, and people know it's something very special for Israel, so they want to take a part. So this is the thing. And 4 years ago, someone called me and asked me, maybe you can do something with values of IDF. So I told him, I can check for you. Yeah, I do some phone calls to people that I know, and then maybe we'll do something. And after that, we did it, and the feedback was amazing. The people loved it. And then we thought, why don't offer for more people? And then we start to make it, and now we do it like...
Now it's one of your main things.
Yeah, it's the main thing for tourists that they ask.
Wow, amazing.
Activity,
and so how long are these trips? Are they just like one day, or do you guys do overnight?
So now we're doing actually everything. Like even if you need hotels and transportation and food, of course, we take care for everything. But most of the times people know us from the activities, like they know about the activities and then they ask especially that. So it can be part of their trip in Israel, and maybe it can be like 3 days or 4 days, even for training.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so who, you mentioned tourists a lot, but I know they're not your only target audience that you guys are offering these activities for. Yeah. So who else can participate in these?
People, actually, we offer the activities especially for groups. Because the
team building,
there's something like you're gonna remember. It's not take a ticket and book it and do it.
Right.
It's not like a park or something like that. But it's something that organized groups come first. They ask from us a lot of things. We give them opportunities for activities, and then they pick. We build it together. This is the thing that we do with our customers. This is the best thing that.
You guys are really customizing the activities and the days with your clients.
Exactly.
So you can suggest, and they can offer, they can ask for certain things, and you guys are the perfect people to ask, because if they're coming from abroad, they don't know where is the best place to go. And so you guys are also doing this for like bonding exercise for offices and things like that, right?
Exactly, for offices, for organization. Last year we got 20 people from Poland with their boys, like 40 people.
Wow.
And they want to do like 4 days of army activity. So we train them, and they sleep at the field with tents, like the real thing, with Carmel and everything. And each day was like a boot camp. So this is what they ask. We did.
You're like, I don't know what they want from us, but this is what we did,
Yeah, exactly.
So where can people find you guys and, contact you?
Yeah, so first thing, of course, is the website. If you get phantom.co.il, there is all information there. Instagram, we have a great page of Instagram with a lot of pictures that you can connect and see what we do. And then people are going to get in touch, I'm sure. I was telling you before, maybe we'll set up a little ILTV bonding situation and go have some Krav Maga or some beers. Let's see all of our ILTV members hiking these mountains. Yeah.
So thank you, Ben, so much. I'm sure so many people are going to be interested in coming to do these activities.
I hope.
They sound amazing, and good luck. Hopefully I'll see you soon.
Thank you very much.
There you have it. If you're looking for a good team bonding exercise or just to have a fun day out of the office, make sure to contact the Phantom Group to get more details. Guess who's back, people? The one and only fashionista to update us on anything and everything fashion-worthy. The one and only fashion designer, personal stylist, and babe herself, Rachel Zohar. How are you? Are you looking behind to check where you... Me?
Are you talking about me?
Me? Yes, darling. I'm talking about you.
Okay, what are you going to talk today?
So I saw the stunning Chanel fashion show, and I'm sure you know much more information than I do, so...
Yeah.
Give it to me.
The Chanel show 2018 was a surprise.
Oh, wow.
They invested so much money and thought to this show. As you can see, they made the place as a beach.
Yeah.
And the models went with these gorgeous gowns and suits without any shoes on the sand.
This is so Chanel suit.
Yeah.
Classic old school Chanel suit.
It was so refreshing, the colors and the designs. They mixed with, you know, business look to evening look to vacation look to which kind of style you wanted. It was.
I noticed that the sleeves, what is with that? Do we like that?
Okay, now I'll bring my taste, okay?
Yeah.
I don't like the super big look, you know, when the
like
jacket
oversized
look, like the jacket is like extra large on a extra small model,
right?
As if you can put 10 more people inside,
or like 3 or 4 sweaters underneath.
Yeah, it seems like a homeless person that stole a jacket from another person and wear it. So
she's talking about Chanel right now, literally.
Okay, I don't like it, but all the other looks were very nice.
I don't love the elbow length sleeve. That's not my vibe.
It takes us a little bit back to the more conservative look. I like it. Okay. I like it because it makes a change from the regular look that we used to until now. They put lots of suits for a vacation. Okay. I liked it because Chanel usually wasn't so forward this kind of fashion.
They're more like office business style.
Yeah,
like
evening, very
elegant.
classy.
Yeah. And what about, I mean, was there a connection to the beach, or was that connecting it to the fact that you can wear this on vacation?
Some of the looks, because it was a vacation look, were connected to the beach, but all the others not so much. But even though I liked it, because, you know, sometimes when it doesn't go together, it's also very... It's interesting.
And it stands out more because what are they doing in Chanel couture on the beach while you see wave? This must have been a very expensive production, though.
Very expensive. Yeah. You see the waves are moving to bring all this sand.
So legit.
Yeah, it's even to, you know, they needed to make new cuts for this fashion show, because if the models don't go on heels, you need to make it in another
different length.
In another length.
Yeah.
So
yeah, they had to do a lot to make this work. Let's put it that
adjustments. They made a lot of adjustments.
So what about the heel situation? Because like I don't think, and they're holding their shoes. It's not like there's no shoes involved in this. It's just they're not wearing the shoes.
Yeah.
How do you feel about this whole trend? What do you think?
I think this is the most interesting thing in this fashion show because there is something beginning to change in all the shows. You know, until now, models in the fashion shows went on very high heels.
Like 9-inch heels.
And more.
Stilettos.
And more. Yeah. And they were like...
wobbling around.
Wobbling, trying to walk on this. After the fashion week, they couldn't walk on nothing. They went on vacation, I think, to make the...
Relax.
Yeah,
get some foot massages.
But there is a change. There is a change. You can start seeing fashion shows without shoes, without heels, on flats. And I think it makes us believe that there is a new fashion going inside to the fashion industry.
Yeah, I think that, like you're saying right now, like there's a new, you could even call it trend, that as opposed to wearing heels, you're wearing flats or you're wearing sneaker. The white sneaker thing has become a trend.
You can wear a Dior dress with sneakers. Yeah,
that's my kind of thing. That's what I like. When me and you first met, I remember you would always be like, you have to wear heels, you have to wear heels. And it's just not comfortable for half the people. You are constantly on heels and you love it and it works for you. But I know so many women that just, no more heels, but it wasn't accepted before.
So this is the next subject I want to talk about it, because heels, it's very classy, it's very beautiful, but there are a few times you can wear heels, you cannot miss heels.
Right.
If you're getting married, you need to wear heels, because the bridal dress, you know, my clients, I tell them you have to come with heels to the
fittings and everything.
To the fittings, because if you wear a gown, you have to have a heels. If you have a bridal dress, you have to have heels. The heels make you stand in a different way.
Yeah, it's better posture, for sure. Yeah.
So there are some times you cannot ignore it, that you have to wear heels.
Right.
But if it's not your event, or if it's not your wedding, you can wear something very elegant with flats.
Yeah.
And the flats today are so beautiful. You have so many kinds and looks for flats. So
I need to find a good pair of flats that I can wear with anything, because there's those people that are like, I don't want to go, you know, to a fancy dinner wearing something nice and then flats. You know what I mean?
You can. Today you can. If you have the right look, you can mix with flats. I can tell you, you think I'm always on heels, so I can tell you one thing. I have a secret.
Yeah?
I don't drive with heels because it's very dangerous. You know, my friend just broke both of her legs. And
from wearing heels?
Yeah, because her heel was stuck on the gas in the car and she couldn't take it out.
No.
So since then, I want to give tip to everyone, don't drive with heels.
No
I bring my flats.
way.
I bring my flats and then I change just when I go out from the car.
Amazing.
Because it's more comfortable and
safer. All right, so I guess we both know, we now have decided that Chanel's suits are back in fashion, not that they've ever left fashion.
And you can wear it with flats.
Yes. Thank you so much, Rachel, for coming in. I really appreciate it. And thank you for clearing up the fact that I don't need to be wearing heels all the time.
You can wear whatever you want. With your height, you can wear whatever you want.
Okay, so I'm excited to see you back on the show to tell us a few more trends, whatever is going on. So thank you.
You're welcome.
See, you all just got the seal of approval for not wearing heels to that next event you were attending. You can make any outfit look chic without suffering. It's all about how you style it. If you're looking for someone to help with that, Rachel Zohar is your girl. Make sure you're following along on her Instagram page to stay tuned. That's unfortunately all the time we have left of today's episode. I wanted to thank all our guests for coming in, and of course, all you viewers out there, make sure to check us out on iltv.tv/IsraelInStyle. Have a fabulous and stylish week, everyone.